Part of our service is our meet and greet, one of my favorite parts of the service. This is a chance where everybody gets to meet each other, of introducing yourself, welcoming new faces, saying hi to old faces, and seeing how...
There are no old faces in Connections. Familiar faces.
Familiar faces, that's right.
Connections is a place where we love you by default, just by showing up. You're automatically loved and automatically accepted. And you're in a room full of people who want nothing more than to see you succeed and to help you succeed in any way that they can, with anything that you're going through. That's a pretty cool spot. Now this is just your opportunity to go say hi to them, get to know them, say howdy. Now, at Connections, we respect you and respect your boundaries wherever you're at. So, that being said, we've got a couple of international signs. The international sign for hug, the international sign for handshake. So when somebody's walking up to you, hey, how you doing? We're happy to honor it. Or, hey, how are you? We'll give you the space, whatever you're comfortable with. So that being said, we invite everybody to stand up and get to know some of your friends and family.
Just crank it up.
I've got it, attitude, I've got it, attitude, I've got it, attitude of gratitude.
I have an attitude.
I thank the universe for each new day, whether it's sunny or it's pouring rain, in any situation, time or place. My grateful heart creates a state of grace. Yeah, 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 I got it. Attitude, I've got it. Attitude, I've got it. Attitude of gratitude.
I think that for this week, we'll just call that special music and we're good, let's go on. Next week, we got the sound figured out, and we got this place filled up with sound, and maybe even a couple of strong voices over in a choir. Boy, we'll rock this thing. But right now, why focus on what's not quite where we want it to be yet? So, rolling right along, we'd like to welcome to the stage our very own Kay Grooms.
There are two short ones here. These are both Thanksgiving-oriented poems, and they were written some years ago, back when I was in classes for Science of Mind. So here we go. My Creator God, what have you placed on the shore for me? What is there in the sand beside the sea? My Creator God, my cup runneth over, because you gave to me all of the earth and sky and all the glories of the sea. My Creator God, this year I've lived in such happiness of knowing I'm at peace, such blessedness. My Creator God, the sun, the moon, and stars have been your gifts to me. The world is beautiful as I've just begun to see. My Creator God, the dust has cleared. Eyes are open now. I can't imagine why I've slept so long, or even how. And this one is another, just thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for your blessing. Thank you for my little patch of woods, for the soft wind blowing the limbs, breeze lingering softly in the whispering leaves. Thank you for listening to earnest messages traveling in the air, for heartfelt thoughts in faith sent your way from the quietness of my mind's highway without a care. Thank you.
Thank you, Kay.
We just heard from the Connection Shirt Department that next week will be the white shirt ceremony for Kay. Woohoo! But it's so cool to not only be blessed with so many talented people inside of a spiritual family, but even more of a blessing that they choose to share those gifts with us. So thank you, Kay.
So this morning, those that are new with us today, we generally will close our eyes so that we can focus. And as many senses as you can tune into, your inner mind, your imagination, your sight, smell, sounds, whatever you can bring to the table within your mind's eye, bring it. It's going to make a difference and help to change not only internally your life, but also externally. So if everyone can get comfortable in their chairs, we do have more comfy chairs this time, so that's what a blessing. And have everybody close their eyes. And imagine just taking a couple of deep breaths. Feeling as all the stress of the week is released and removed from your body. And inhaling that spirit energy, life, happiness, and joy. Feel it as it enters with each breath. Taking all your thoughts, all your concerns, as if they were objects or colors in your minds, and removing them, just letting them drift off on the breeze. Until your mind feels very clear and free. And this morning I want you to feel yourself as if you are standing in the middle of a circle, the center. And surrounding you on the outside of this circle are all these things from your life. But feel yourself in the very center. And of that circle, I want you to find one object that you appreciate. It could be a favorite book, it could be a movie, it could be electricity, it could be anything, but finding an object in that surrounds you. And focusing on it for a moment. And I want you to thank it, appreciate it for all the good that it's brought to you. And feel as that appreciation is shared, how it almost smiles back, how it radiates the energy that you send it. And then I want you to find on this circle, on this surrounding you, a character trait that you love about yourself. Something that you appreciate about you. You might not be able to see it as an object, but feel its energy as if it was a color or even a shape. And share with it how much you appreciate that part of yourself. As you share that gratitude, feel as it begins to glow. Feel its energy build. And then I want you to imagine finding a person in this circle that surrounds you. Your circle of friends. One friend that you've appreciated in your life. It could be a family member, it could be a neighbor, it could be anyone that you've encountered along your life's journey. But feel yourself express the gratitude that you have for this individual that's been in your life. And feel the love that you share together. Then feeling an experience that you've had. Experience that you really enjoy having. Could have been your favorite vacation. A moment you felt really connected with someone or something. But find an experience in your life's journey that you really appreciated, you really loved. Bring it forth to your present, remembering all the details about it. And feel that gratitude radiate through that you were so blessed to have that experience. Next, as you stand in the middle of that circle and feel your life experiences surround you, I want you to stretch yourself. I want you to imagine something that you're not very fond of. You could feel like you could have less of in your life. It could be one thing, it could be many things. I want you to imagine seeing that area that you just don't always like to address. And I want you to feel as it shrinks down, all of its energy shrinks down into a grain of sand on your circle. And I want you to feel that grain of sand, just like an oyster. As it's irritating, it changes into a pearl. A beautiful pearl in your life. And feel the energy of that pearl, being so grateful for it, how its beauty that comes from it. And notice the change inside of you as you look at it from a whole different perspective. No longer this giant thing that's so overwhelming, but this little pearl that you can hold in your hand. And feel its energy added to your circle. And as you stand in the middle of that circle, feeling all the thankfulness, all the gratitude that you have for your life, feel it build and grow. And it grows so strong, so much, that it forms this, seeing it as raindrops, as if it's showering blessings on you. Almost spreads like wildfire, feeling the warmth, fueling the joy and happiness inside of you, inside of the circle. And taking those feelings and feeling as they come back inside of you, you can carry around that joy, that happiness, that gratitude for life inside of you, as all this circle comes back inside, feeling yourself carrying it